And what if I told you that your body right now might be dehydrated right now and you don't even know it? And I'm not talking about being thirsty. Yes, we all can drink a sip of water. I'm talking about dehydrated. I mean, the headaches, the poor circulation, the muscle cramps, the cravings, even having a swollen tongue. These are all subtle signs that your body is sending you that it is in desperate need of hydration. And ignore the signs if you want to, but your body will pay for it. I also ignored these signs until it hit me hard, and I ended up paying for it as well. So in some of my other videos, I've discussed my journey with restoring my energy, my overall energy, and what I've been doing to improve that. Before I started addressing the issue, I had all types of weird symptoms. I mean, everything from brain fog to achy joints, everything. The salty and sweet cravings, the headaches, all of this stuff showed up out of nowhere. And it didn't stop until I addressed the issue. At one point, I thought maybe it's just stress, maybe it's just hormone imbalance levels. Maybe I need to take some supplements. No, it was deeper than that. I ended up learning that I was dehydrated. So what did I do? I drank more water. Sure, you can drink more water, but that was not enough and it wasn't the right way to properly hydrate my body. And once I learned to recognize the subtle signs of dehydration, everything changed and I learned to properly hydrate my body the right way. So the first sign of dehydration is, of course, headaches or brain fog. Let's start with the obvious signs, of course. Headaches. You're going to get headaches if you're feeling dehydrated, but a lot of people don't know that. Our brain can literally shrink due to lack of fluid. And this causes the brain to actually pull away from the skull, and that triggers pain. And did you know that even mild dehydration, even just 1 to 2%, could cause concentration issues, mood changes, and even slower cognitive function? So that means you won't be able to function mentally. So if you've been feeling mentally off and foggy brain, before you reach for that coffee, you might want to reach for some water. Number 2 is muscle cramps and joint pain. So have you ever woke up in the middle of the night with a leg cramp, also known as a Charlie horse? Well, I used to get those often, and especially at night. That's also another sign of dehydration, because water helps to lubricate our joints properly, and it also helps to transport those electrolytes into our muscles. When we are low on fluids like that in our bodies, we tend to have a low cushion between our bones and our muscles, and this can lead to muscle pain and even spasm. If you work out a lot, or if you move around, or you sit down too much, then hydration is going to be the key to help your body stay more mobile and pain-free. Next sign is dry skin, which you can determine by doing a skin turgor test. So having dry skin is not about having skin issues, it's a hydration issue as well. If your skin looks dull, flaky, or if it takes a second to bounce back, like when you pinch it, like on the back of your arm, okay, this is called a skin turgor test, and this is used as a telltale sign that your body cells are thirsty. So piling on all the moisturizers and the lotions is not gonna cut it with moisture. I used to do that, and I realized that that's not getting the job done. And I wonder why my skin looked the way it did. The natural glow that a skin is supposed to possess, that comes from the inside out. And it's actually from being hydrated. And taking in the proper amount of water to hydrate your body will actually show on your face. The next telltale sign is having salt and sweet cravings. So let's talk about all those cravings that we like to have when we want something sweet, when we want something salty. When our body is low on water, our electrolytes get thrown off to the point to where it tricks our brain into thinking that we need to compensate by craving salt and sugar. But what it really means is that the body just wants water to help regulate blood sugar and the sodium levels within the body. Think about that. The next time you want to reach for something salty or sweet, go ahead and add in a 12-ounce bottle of water while you at it. A good practice is go ahead and drink the water first and then wait about 10 minutes before you start snacking. And you'll be shocked at how often your cravings disappear. The next sign is poor circulation or a swollen tongue. Now, this is one I've never expected because cold hands and feet. Poor hydration affects our blood volume, and having less water in the body means thicker blood. And that means poor circulation. And then you have the swollen tongue. Now, that's a weird one, but it's true. If you feel like your tongue is getting thick or sticky or even has deep grooves in the look of it, then it could be a sign of dehydration. So when I finally understood that my body was dehydrated on a deeper level, that's when it clicked for me. And it wasn't until I made hydration a priority in my daily routine that everything started to improve with my hydration. I don't drink coffee. I started adding an extra bottle of water. Now I'm up to 4 16-ounce bottles of water throughout the day, so that's a good thing. If you want to try what I like to do, I like to start my day off with a 16-ounce bottle of water. Sometimes I add in an extra few electrolytes like lemon juice or a sea salt or a baking soda, and I mix it all up, and that's the bottle that I use to sip out throughout the day, because lemon juice is really good for electrolytes as well. And I don't chug it, I sip it throughout the day, and it helps to make my body feel replenished. And drinking more water like that helps to cut down on cravings, so I don't feel the need to want to snack so much throughout the day. And it also helps to clear up my skin. I don't have a lot of breakouts with acne and things of that sort. I don't suffer from joint pain or back spasms as much, and it does help with my overall energy levels. The point I'm trying to make is that dehydration doesn't always look like you're thirsty or you need to drink a lot of water. Sometimes it looks like confusion, having cravings, pain, joint pain, or even feeling tired and fatigued. But the fix is simple, very simple. Just wanted to share those tips with you. I hope that you found it useful or helpful. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe for more natural wellness tips like this. And comment below anything you like, or if anything you'd like me to share, or any type of content ideas you'd like me to create on my channel. With that being said, thanks for staying to the end of this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.